Post anything to Twitter. We'd love to have you follow us on Twitter or Facebook. Thank you so much. We also have an email list up front there if you'd like to be on our mailing list for when we send out information about our special events. Let me go through a couple of things that we have going. Normally this week we're
wrote, "A tall woman casts a long shadow." And this woman was not speaking about the stature of a woman, but of a woman's character, about her ability to honor her heritage. Tall women, like my grandmother, she took worn shirts and feed sacks and she sewed them into quilt tops. This is my grandmother's quilt top, and I'm going to pass it around for you ladies and gentlemen to look at. Tall women give their people who birthed them or raised them, an authentic voice. And so I'm going to start with Miss Ann because she's A in the alphabet, and we're going to end with Miss Z. I just love the way that all works together. Miss Ann is a Georgia-born girl, and she spent the summers roaming the western North Carolina mountains, which of course is my home. And while Miss Ann was there, sitting at the knee of their strong women and her family, she tucked their cadence, or their voice, in her heart. She listened to stories about haints and heartache, and she shared those stories with you, her readers, in books like Ghost on Black Mountain, Low Country Spirit, and The Story Catcher, which you're here to listen to and learn about today. On the other side of the North Carolina mountains is where North Carolina meets Tennessee, is where Miss Karen was listening to the tall women in her own family. Women who stared down hardships and scraped out a living the best way that they knew how. Women who stood tall despite their physical stature. Now, let me tell you about Miss Karen. I have been waiting on this novel. Let me preach, because I'm on the pulpit and I'm taller than anybody in this room right now. We've been waiting on this novel. Now, you guys know her for her nonfiction work, but we have been waiting on this day. Now, Miss Cat will